All right, everybody, this is First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Pan. There's a couple things to take a look at tonight. There's a lot of talk about this cold weather that's going to be heading our way in the next 6 to 10 days. I wanted to start by looking at some of the model data because it is looking a little bit intriguing tonight. This is looking at the GFS model. As you can see, it does look like it's going to be a pretty mild weekend, but as we go into next week, look at this huge old Arctic high coming down into the United States. Now, the GFS has been horrible this winter. It's just been garbage as far as a forecast. And you can see it kind of loses the cold air a little bit. It tries to blow up this Gulf system, which could be a subtropical storm of some kind. Really hard to say. And then as you go into next weekend, it moves this thing off the East Coast as a nor'easter and then brings the cold air in just a little bit on the backside. So take that for what it is. I'm really more looking at the European. This is the European model. Much better track record of forecasting long range, especially this winter. As you go into next week, you notice the cold air coming down over Canada right in here. It's a big 1040 millibar high, which is going to be coming down out of Canada. And then look what happens as we go into the middle of next week. That gets a reinforcing shot of cold air coming in behind it with another Arctic high. And then look at the thicknesses. This is the temperatures. For those who aren't used to looking at these are really cold temperatures. The blue line or the dashed 540 line, that's the rain-snow line, essentially the freezing line that we look at for thicknesses. And as you go out into next weekend, this is Friday, look at the heart of this cold air coming into the Great Lakes, and then you go into Saturday afternoon. It really gets cold. The 540 line goes all the way down to North Florida, and we're talking highs here probably next Saturday, if this verifies, maybe only in the mid to upper 30s, and then getting down into the teens and 20s at night, and then staying cold for Sunday, next Sunday, warming up a little bit on Monday, but not much, and then some moisture coming in. So this will be something to watch as we go into next week. Right now, is the way this winter's gone, it's hard for me to buy into this, but the European model's been onto this a couple times here in the last few days. The GFS is starting to hint at it. It's obviously a lot warmer than the European, but the fact that it's even hinting at it makes me think maybe we've got some consistency. So it's just something to watch as we go into next week. In between now and then, we're going to have a wet weekend. In fact, if you look at this map here real quick, this is a meteogram. And if you look here, these are the temperatures going into tomorrow. The models are all over the place this weekend. I think we're going to get wedged in here with some pretty cold air before things kind of calm down going into next week. But the rain's the story for the weekend, if you're wondering. It's really not going to be the cold temperatures, even though it's only going to be in the 40s. So just a brief little weather discussion on what may be happening and something to keep an eye on as we go in the next week, and gives me something to talk about since we haven't had any winter weather to talk about. Hope you have a great night. Enjoy your Super Bowl weekend. I'll be on tonight at 11. Of course, we'll be on Sunday night after the game, which is after a new voice, so make sure you tune in then. I'll see you then. Bye.